Good evening, everyone. It's time to call to order this meeting of the Gallatin City Council for August 1st, 2017. It is 6 o'clock and time to begin. We'll begin the meeting as we do each meeting with the invocation and the Pledge of Allegiance. Councilman Mayberry will lead us in the invocation, and Councilwoman Love will lead us in the pledge. If you'll stand with me, please.
Shall we pray? Most holy and righteous Heavenly Father, we thank Thee for the beauty of this day that You have created. We thank Thee, Heavenly Father, for the victory that we have through Jesus Christ. We thank Thee, Heavenly Father, again for all the many blessings that You have bountifully bestowed upon our community. We ask Thee, Heavenly Father, to continue to do that. Bless its citizens and bless each one here and watching tonight, Heavenly Father, and each one of us and the mayor, Heavenly Father. Please give us wise counsel and advice and impart Your wisdom to us as we make decisions of the evening. All these things we ask and pray in the blessed name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Please place the flag. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God.
Mr. Alexander's not here. Mr. Camp.
Present.
Mr. Fennell.
Here.
Mr. Hayes. Miss Love. Here. Mr. Mayberry. Mayor, we have a quorum.
Thank you much. There are no minutes provided this evening, so we'll move on to public recognition on agenda-related items. This is the time of the meeting when anyone who is here has an item of concern that they'd wish to address that's on the agenda. Come forward, introduce yourself, give us your address, and speak to anything that's on the agenda. There is a public hearing tonight. This is actually on the Maddox Commercial Park, so if you want to speak to that, please wait until that public hearing. And there is a time at the end of the meeting when you may speak to anything that is not on the agenda. So we will now open public recognition on agenda-related items. Okay, I see no one indicating that they wish to speak, so we will close public recognition on agenda-related items and move on to mayor's comments. I have just a few things for you this evening, mostly events that are upcoming. I want to let everyone know that we have planned a send-off reception for Ambassador Bill Haggerty. For those of you who don't know, Ambassador Haggerty is a native of Gallatin. He's been sworn in recently as the new ambassador to Japan, and he will be, he's the official ambassador, but he will be leaving for Japan very shortly. That reception is going to be this Monday, August 7th at 9 a.m., and it's going to be at the Volunteer State Community College Humanities Building. And everyone is welcome to come by and share your best regards with the Haggerty family. We will be doing that then. Also, next Tuesday, there's actually this Tuesday, there's a ribbon cutting at Be Inspired. On Wednesday, there's ribbon cutting for the Gallatin News. And this Saturday is coming up the health fair and backpack giveaway at the West Eastland Church of Christ at the Paraclete Center. There are several other events. As I always do, I encourage the public to check the community calendar at gallatintn.org. That's the Chamber's website, and they keep a very comprehensive calendar of events. And council, you should have a very comprehensive list of your own. The Classic Car Cruise In is coming back up on the 12th of August, and then third Thursday will be coming up again on the 17th, and then of course the eclipse on the 21st. And Jeff Henschel's been working on a very busy weekend prior to the eclipse with the Bluegrass Jam, and I think they're having the Wanna Beatles down at the Palace Theater, and lots of events happening that weekend. So that's a little bit about what's going on. So that concludes my comments. We'll move on to the regular agenda, and the first item on that agenda is the public hearing on ordinance number 01707-58, and for that, Councilman Hayes is recognized.
Yeah, this is an ordinance of the City of Gallatin, Tennessee, approving a preliminary master development plan for E.S. Maddox Commercial Park, authorizing the preliminary master development plan to be indicated on the official zoning atlas, repealing conflicting ordinances, providing for severability, and providing for an effective date. This is a public hearing.
Public hearing is now open. Anyone wishing to speak may come forward. Okay, seeing no one indicating they wish to speak, we will declare public hearing on ordinance number 01707-58 closed. Item number 2 is second reading on ordinance number 01707-52. Councilman Camp.
Thank you, Mayor. This is the second reading of an ordinance amending the Gallatin Municipal Code, Chapter 16, Article 1, Section 16-4, amending the title and the definitions. This has to do with abandoned vehicles. So moved.
Second.
Okay, motion by Councilman Camp, second by Vice Mayor Overton. Is there any discussion? This is second reading on ordinance number 01707-52. All in favor, please indicate by saying aye. Opposed, please say no. It does pass unanimously. Item 3 is second reading on ordinance number 01707-55. Councilman Hayes.
Yeah, this is an ordinance appropriating funds in the amount of $14,915.90 for salaries and benefits adjusted by position reclassification. Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, motion by Councilman Hayes, second by Councilman Fennell. Is there any discussion on this? Okay, this is second reading on ordinance number 01707-55. All in favor, please say aye. Opposed, please say no. It passes unanimously. Item number 4 is second reading on ordinance number 01707-56. Councilman Mayberry, would you mind taking that one? Thank you.
This is an ordinance of waiving the tap fees on behalf of Habitat for Humanity at 711 Pace Street here in Gallatin. Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, motion by Councilman Mayberry, second by Vice Mayor Overton. Is there any discussion? Okay, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye. Opposed, please say no. It does pass unanimously. Item 5 is second reading on ordinance number 01707-57. Vice Mayor Overton.
Thank you, Mayor. This ordinance amending the Gallatin Municipal Code, Chapter 16, by the addition of article in reference to the horse-drawn carriages, and I so move.
Okay, motion by Vice Mayor Overton, second by Councilwoman Love. Is there any discussion?
Mayor, I might say, just for the public's knowledge, this is only gonna be on Thursday evenings from 6:30 to 8:30, and it'll also be on Saturdays from 4 to 8. So just for everybody to know, it's not all the time, it's just some limited hours.
And Ms. Council is well aware of my concerns and Donna Belote's concerns, particularly related to Third Thursday. Any other discussion? Okay, this is second reading on ordinance number 01707-57. All in favor, say aye. Opposed, say no. It does pass unanimously. Item 6 is first reading on ordinance number 01708-59. Councilman Fennell.
Thank you, Mayor. This is an ordinance appropriating funds for 2016, 2017. It's a carryover capital projects. I so move.
Motion by Councilman Fennell, second by Councilman Alexander. Is there any discussion? Okay, seeing no one indicating they wish to discuss, I do want to just let the public know this is in the amount of $2,508,709,000. Many projects in there. So this is first reading on ordinance number 01708-59. All in favor, please say aye. Opposed, say no. Does pass unanimously. Item 7 is first reading on ordinance number 01708-60. Councilwoman Love.
Thank you, Mayor. This is an ordinance amending Gallatin Municipal Code, Chapter 5, Buildings and Building Regulations by adding Article 14, Fences, regarding the parameters of adding fences to properties, and I so move.
Motion by Councilwoman Love, second by Councilman Alexander. Is there any discussion? Okay, this is first reading on ordinance number 01708-60. All in favor, please say aye. Opposed, say no. It passes unanimously. Item 8 is first reading on ordinance number 01708-61. Councilman Mayberry.
Yes, ma'am. This is ordinance appropriating funds in the amount of $53,647.91 for salary and benefits for the police department, which is a position that we inadvertently left out of the 17-18 budget. Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Mayberry, second by Councilman Hayes. Is there any discussion? This is first reading on ordinance number 01708-61. All in favor say aye. Opposed say no. Passes unanimously. Item 9 is first reading on ordinance number 01708-62. Vice Mayor Overton.
Thank you, Mayor. This ordinance to vacate it right away on Hamilton Drive, Lees Avenue, and Johnson Drive back to the adjoining property owners, and I so move.
A motion by Vice Mayor Hayes, second by Councilman Alexander. Is there any discussion?
I like that.
What, did I say Hayes? Man, y'all know I've been sick, okay? Motion by Vice Mayor Overton, second by Councilman Alexander. Is there any discussion? This is first reading on ordinance number 01708-62. All in favor say aye. Opposed say no. It passes unanimously. Item 10 is first reading on ordinance number 01708-64. Councilman Alexander is recognized.
Thank you, Mayor. This first reading on ordinance number 01708-64, ordinance amending the Gallatin Municipal Code, Chapter 5, Building and Building Regulation, Article 2, Board of Adjustment and Appeal, and I so move.
Motion by Councilman Alexander, second by Councilman Mayberry. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, this is first reading on ordinance number 01708-64. All in favor, please say aye. Opposed, say no. Passes unanimously. Item 11, first reading on ordinance number 01708-65. Councilman Camp.
Thank you, Mayor. This is ordinance appropriating $34,000 for the preparing land for fire and police training facility in the industrial park. So moved.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Camp, second by Vice Mayor Overton. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, this is first reading on ordinance number 01708-65. All in favor, please say aye. Opposed, say no. Passes unanimously. Item 12 is resolution number R1708-40. Councilwoman Love.
Thanks, Mayor. I'm happy to present this resolution appointing Oscar Moore, Jeff Derryberry, Jordan Wallace, Darrell Fleming, Roger Matchett, and Steve Camp to the Gallatin Construction Board of Adjustment and Appeals, and I so move.
Second.
Motion by Councilwoman Love, second by Vice Mayor Overton. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, this is resolution R1708-40. All in favor, please say aye. Opposed, say no. Does pass unanimously. Item 13 is resolution R1708-41. Councilman Mayberry.
Yes, ma'am, let me read this one. Whereas it is the policy of the City of Gallatin to ensure compliance with Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, related statutes and regulations, to the end that no person shall be excluded from participation in or be denied the benefits of or be subjected to discrimination under any program or activity receiving federal assistance from the United States federal government on the grounds of race, color, gender, or national origin. And whereas it is recommended that the City of Gallatin have a Title VI committee responsible for reviewing the City of Gallatin's Title VI plan, reviewing employee training, and suggesting changes. Now therefore be it resolved by the City of Gallatin that the Title VI committee shall be comprised of the following members: Title VI coordinator, Director of Human Resources, City Attorney representative, one representative from each city department, and 2 members of the community organizations. And be it resolved that the mayor is authorized to appoint the 2 community organization members for a term of 3 years each. Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Mayberry, second by Councilman Hayes. Is there any discussion or question? This was worded as you guys kind of directed last week, so is everybody satisfied with that? Any further discussion? Okay, seeing none, this is resolution R1708-41. All in favor, please say aye. Opposed, please say no. Does pass unanimously. Item 14 is resolution R1708-42, and this is Councilman Fennell.
Thank you, Mayor. This is a resolution to revise the employee pay plans. I so move.
A motion by Councilman Fennell, second by Councilwoman Love. Again, for the public's benefit, this is actually a correction to some figures that were done inaccurately when we did the first cost of living increase, and so we're getting that straightened out. Is there any other discussion on this? Okay, seeing none, this is resolution R1708-42. All in favor, please say aye. Opposed, please say no. It does pass unanimously. Item number 15 is a dangerous building report at 349 East Eastland, and for this, City Attorney Susan Hy McCauley and Chuck Stewart, our building official, will be presenting information.
Yeah, as Mr. Stewart just walked up, I just want to remind everyone that by ordinance number 01704-36, you amended the municipal code earlier this year related to dangerous buildings. And I handed out for your benefit a copy of that ordinance so you will fully understand the standards. Tonight, Mr. Stewart is bringing a structure at 349 East Eastland. This is a home that was involved in a fire, and he's bringing this as an emergency case. So it's going to be a little different from what we've had in the past, but I wanted you to have a copy of that ordinance so you can make sure you understand the standard that you will have to go by tonight if you were to so find that it is a dangerous building and it's an emergency case. So, Mr. Stewart, if you'll just state your name and the title and then present some testimony to the council about the structure at 349 East Eastland.
My name's Chuck Stewart. I'm the building official for the city of Gallatin. This structure that at 349 there on East Eastland, I think most of you are aware of it. It sits in our historical district. The house was a fire, and part of the structure has been removed at this time. We sent the registered letter out, and we hand-delivered a dangerous notice complaint to Miss Jessica Stanfield for a show cause hearing tonight for her to come in to speak. Now, she is a school teacher at Guild Elementary, and she had let me know that she could not be here. She has 4 in-service nights, and tonight's one of them. And I asked her to let me speak in her behalf if she'd let me do that for her. So that's what I would like to do tonight, if it's okay with the attorney for me to speak in her behalf.
And I do believe that there may be someone here on her behalf. Is that correct? I'm her husband. Okay. Well, we will give you an opportunity to speak if you so desire. Okay?
This structure was being removed. It was being taken down a little bit at a time because there are some valuables still in the inside the structure. And Ms. Stanfield come forth as a new heir to the property, and she being the closest heir. It went to probate, which is typical Tennessee state law, what you have to do. And went back into probate, she was awarded the property. Well, as of Monday, we issued a demo order for that building. The demo contractor come in with his insurance, his liability insurance, his bond, everything, and we issued him a demo permit. I believe that given the circumstances on this job, our show cause says she has 15 days. I believe that she'll be close in 15 days. She may not be completely done, but she should be extremely close. There's a Traco on position on the site, there's a contractor in place, and there's still a few things they want to get out. So what I'm gonna ask this council to do tonight is give us a little leniency with this particular case because of the circumstances led up to her becoming the heir there, and being awarded the property. So to work with her to get this building down. Now, as you know, you've gotten the same phone calls I'm getting from the neighbors over there. It's a problem, but I feel like we should give her a little time to do this, and I'm asking this council to do that. If it exceeds past 15 days, I would like to give her that time.
So how
Mr.
much time are you asking?
I'm sorry.
How much time are you asking? Saying that she
Well,
need
our
beyond-
letter to her is 15 days. I'm saying that she should be close in 15 days, but when you teach school all day and you're removing things in the evenings and weekends, she may be a little over 15 days getting it down and getting it out of there.
Okay. And Mr. Stewart, just for the record, because if the council is to find tonight that it's a dangerous building and it's an emergency case and there's an imminent danger, they have to have some facts. So if you can just give them some facts of what the current structure looks like and why you think it's an emergency case, why we're acting outside of the typical standard.
Actually, I loaded you a thumb drive. It didn't work. So what I'm going to do is I'll pass the photographs out that we have. These are the latest photographs that's been taken.
And I believe these were also on the agenda packet as well.
That's correct. I'm hoping those were on the agenda package for you. This was out of the ordinary for us in the amount of time we had to present this to you. Yes, sir.
I was there the day of the fire, and the main thing that I noticed is when you was facing the house from the road, to the right side of the house, there was a high eave with brick up. And me looking at it, I thought maybe that brick could fall over onto the neighbors right there. Did you guys, the day of the fire, did y'all knock that high side of that brick down?
Yes, we did. I had Mr. Wilkerson come out with a crew, and we took that wall down. Since that time, if you notice those pictures on the back of the house, things have been removed back there. If you notice, the front wall has been taken down. It's to the middle of the house now to get to the things inside. I'm not the demo contractor on that job. What I recommended to him was if they're gonna go in there, they stick that track hoe up under that structure in the middle to help support it until they get the items out they're trying to remove from the structure.
Susan, can we declare it a dangerous building and give them 2 weeks to do something about it? Can we declare it a dangerous building tonight?
Yeah, well, yes, actually, that's what you'll have to do. You'll have to declare that it's a dangerous building and that it poses imminent danger to the life and safety of persons. And then you give them 15 days. I think what Mr. Stewart is saying, he might want a couple of extra days more than the 15. That's
okay
what I
with that.
understood.
Are we
But,
just-
but you will have to, when we get to that point, make a motion tonight. You will have to declare that it's a dangerous building, that it's an imminent danger, and it poses a safety threat to the life of people that are living around there, and that you want to give them X number of days to demolish that building. And if it is not demolished within that time frame, then the city can go in and demolish, and we can tax those costs to the owner.
I make a motion to what Susan just explained, but how many days do you want us to give each other?
Well, we have given her 15 days,
Okay.
and she has signed and accepted the papers we've given her.
Okay.
But
So-
if she doesn't have it done in 15 days and she's extremely close, I'll be asking to give her a few more days to complete the job over there.
That's what I would like to do.
Let's say 15 days, and then if he needs to, he can come back to us. But I
That's
think
my
15 days is probably adequate.
That's my motion.
Okay, so the motion is that this is a dangerous, be declared a dangerous building at 349 East Eastland, that this is an emergency case, it poses immediate safety threat to the life of persons, and that it should be demolished within 15 days, and if it's not, the city can go in and demolish the building.
That's correct.
Okay. Okay, we've got a motion and a second, but we do have a representative of the owner here.
I'd love
So
him to
I would
speak.
like for him to come up if you want to, if there's anything you want to add.
No, I don't think there's anything else to add. He did it.
Okay. Okay. Would you come up and just give us your name for the record, just so we'll have that?
I mean, and if you contest that in any way, this is your opportunity to explain why, so, just to be
Yeah.
clear.
I'm Stephen Stanfield. I mean, everything he said explained it all. I mean, we just found out about it, and we've gotten a lot of things out of the house. I think there's only a couple more things she'd like to get out, and we've worked night
Ms.
and getting
Stanfield,
them out.
you feel like you have it gone in 15 days?
I think so, yes.
Feel like you have it tore down in 15 days?
Yes, sir, I think so.
Okay, great.
Is there anything else that you would like to add?
No, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Mr. Stewart, is there anything else you would like to add?
No, we have given a lot of leniency on this thing since it started, okay? Since the day that we took the wall down, and there was, when you get an issue like this with a probate and you have an extremely dangerous building, we had to give the state a chance to do their thing. Well, we had another heir who was there, had a contractor, it would have been gone, filled, out of there. That had to stop. And Ms. Stanfield had to take over at that point, so that delayed it out of the courtrooms to get it back in progress again. The original contractor who was on the job is back on the job and has issued a permit. He is there now.
Thank you.
So we've had a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion by the council? Any other questions? Okay, you want to call for the vote?
Yeah, with that, the motion was by Vice Mayor Overton, the second was by Councilman Fennell. With that, we are ready to vote to declare this a dangerous building and take action within 15 days, or after 15 days. All in favor, please say aye. Opposed, please say no. Does pass unanimously.
Okay, and I will get that order issued.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Stewart, we'll get
Thank
that
you
to you
all.
tomorrow.
Thank you. Okay, that concludes the regular agenda and brings us to other business, and I know there's one other business that we have this evening is Ms. Kittrell's, and she has an order of compliance to bring before you.
Yes, Mayor, I have a certificate of compliance for Gallatin Liquor Store, David Cisco, the owner. This is located at 132 North Locust. He has met all the requirements of the city. I just need confirmation of this body.
Motion by Vice Mayor Overton, second by Councilwoman Love. Any discussion on that? All in favor, please say aye. Opposed, say no. Passes unanimously.
Thank you.
So at this point, I ask this council, did they have any other business to bring forward? And then I have one more thing. Okay, see no one with anything. What I have is a road closure for the Grand Fondo, which, bike ride, which is September 9th, 2017, for the Gallatin Lions Club. Closes at 6 a.m. It starts at 6 a.m. I know that they mean 12 p.m. on here. It's marked 12 a.m., but, yeah, so. And I know the person that filled this out very well. So, yeah, so, and it has all the signatures and all the signatures of every single person on the square, so. Okay, motion by Vice Mayor Overton, second by Councilwoman Love. All in favor, please say aye. Opposed, say no. It does pass unanimously. If no other business, that brings us to public recognition on non-agenda related items. This is the time of the meeting when people who are here that would like to speak to items that are not on the agenda may come forward. I want to share with you that Mr. DeBoard is ill and can't be with us this evening, so he won't be bringing us any comments, but anyone else is welcome to do so. Okay, I don't see anyone indicating they wish to speak, so we will declare public recognition on non-agenda related items closed. And with that, and I have a motion to adjourn by Vice Mayor Overton. Second by Councilman Fennell. All in favor say aye. Opposed say no. It passes unanimously. Everyone have a lovely evening. We'll look forward to seeing you back here in a week or so.
Turn up hours.
I mean,